and Lakers-Bucks postgame. I mean, Jalen and Paul over there chomping at the bit. We are givers. We begin with giving you a little one-on-one breakdown.
Yeah, Neil, nothing little, though, about LeBron against Giannis. The two leading candidates for league MVP shined as expected. Let's get to it as we break it down. There they are, the superstars. First quarter, all Giannis. He came out flying and driving. Despite the contact, he finished there. Then Giannis, the left-handed dunk. And then later, Giannis using his muscle right through Anthony Davis. Giannis had 10 points in the first quarter, added 4 boards and 1 assist. LeBron, 2 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. We go to the second quarter, and LeBron heated up big time, and the Lakers did as well. James driving. How about this finish? Wow! Just over 2 minutes to play in the second. Lakers trailed by 1. That's okay. Here's LeBron. The one-handed slam. Guess who can't believe it? Jay-Z is here? Meanwhile, another strong dunk by LeBron James. By the way, LeBron 12 points, 3 boards, 4 assists in the first half. Giannis 12, 8, and 4. How about the third quarter? LeBron would take over again, defending Giannis tightly, forcing him to lose the handle. More tough D by LeBron here on Giannis, forcing him to pass. He was not the Giannis we saw in the first quarter, as LeBron and the Lakers made adjustments. LeBron in the post with Giannis defending, muscles his way down low, draws the goaltend. And then later in the third, Lakers up 9. LeBron defended by Giannis. LeBron muscling his way down low. Through 3, it was LeBron 26 points, 14 in that third quarter. Giannis 20 points, 9 boards, 5 assists. Lakers led by 11 after 3. We go to the fourth, under 10 minutes to play. 10-point lead for L.A. LeBron draws the foul and somehow got the layup to go and won. And he got the MVP chance after the play. That's not shocking. How about that for an exclamation point? Throwing it down. Responding to the MVP chance for sure. LeBron, 37 points. Giannis, 32. So the Lakers improved to 20-0 when LeBron James scores at least 30 points this season. That would be the most wins without a loss in 30-point games by any player in NBA history. Klay Thompson went 17-0 in 2015-2016, and Moses Malone, back in the time machine, went 16-0 in 82-83. Oh, by the way, with this win, the Lakers clinched a playoff berth. First time they've done that since 2013.
All right, Jalen Rose, Paul Pierce, we'll roll their two-man game against anyone. All right, we're talking about the stars first. Jalen, you get LeBron James. What did he show you?
LeBron was playing straight bully ball against the Milwaukee Bucks, and he did a couple of things that create mental manipulation when you're going against an opponent. He saw Giannis is 5 or 6 inches taller than him, so he purposely went to post him up. That creates a mental edge. He understands that Giannis is the reigning league MVP, so he purposely wanted to D him up. You see that 35-year-old guy out there flying through the air, Neil, getting dunks? See the exclamation point at the end with the left? LeBron was there to send a message about the MVP race, about the Los Angeles Lakers in contention, and to let the Bucks know if they did face one another in the finals, that they're on another level.
All right, what did you see from Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I mean, he had a big game, obviously, when you look at the numbers, but he didn't impose his will. You know, many times they didn't let him get to the rim consistently. He wasn't able to find his shooters all night. But he needs some help. He needs a consistent second superstar. And that's the one thing that worries me about the Bucks. You know, if they were to get to the finals to face the Clippers or the Lakers, just that guy who they can depend on night in, night out. We saw Anthony Davis show up big in the second half. LeBron's going to show up, but who's going to be that guy for Antetokounmpo? Because we know he's going to show up, and that's what concerns me.
Yeah, Middleton with 12. That's not an all-star number. You need more than that. Antetokounmpo did something when the game ended that you really liked, Jalen. What was that?
Yeah, he didn't shake hands with the opponent. He wasn't exchanging jerseys. He wasn't exchanging pleasantries. And by the way, everybody has each other's phone number. They already following each other on social media and leaving comments already. And now, Neil, the next step to that is, if I'm the MVP and I walk to the locker room after we just got our butt kicked, I don't need y'all out there fraternizing. I need y'all to follow me.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so Paul says that Milwaukee's got to get somebody to step out at a 2. What do the Lakers need to step up even further?
Well, the Lakers got to worry about the Clippers on Sunday. But other than that, I like the fact that Kyle Kuzma is a wild card for this team. He came in, gave him some good minutes, scored some buckets. I think he's finding his niche with that team. But like Paul said, their second best player is Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He's one of the top 10 players in the game. Middleton is an all-star. Where was Bledsoe? He didn't want to be out there. He seemed disinterested. He was out of control. Wesley Matthews wasn't knocking down shots. So The Lakers are just more talented, play better, and deserve to win today.
All right, if you're the Bucks coach, what are you telling your team in that locker room?
Not so sure because, I mean, they beat the Lakers when they went to Milwaukee. I mean, This is a game probably the Lakers as the number 1 seed should win at home. But this was kind of convincing. Obviously they're dealing with some injury. I thought George Hill would have been a good key component to have tonight because they needed more penetration to open up their shooters. The only one who was capable of doing that was Giannis. So I wouldn't be discouraged. It's a loss to the Lakers who played well tonight. LeBron had it going. Anthony Davis had it going. I mean, this is just one you sweep under the rug and move forward. It's a regular season game, and you don't panic.
But one glimmer of hope that happened for the Bucks today, DiVincenzo showed up big on the road. And so a guy
Second half, yeah.
So now you look for him to start getting more minutes because a lot of guys look starry out. There was one play. We were sitting on the baseline. Middleton had a breakaway dunk. He was in front of LeBron. He wasn't even focused on going to finish at the rim.
Right.
He was worried about LeBron coming to chase him down for a block. Your all-star player got to go take that to the rim and on the backboard. He eventually missed it, and Antetokounmpo laid it in.
All right, you touched on it briefly. We got Lakers-Clippers Sunday, 12:30 Pacific, ABC. What's the bigger game, the one we just saw or the one we're going to watch?
Oh, the bigger game is on Sunday. It ain't even close. These are the two best teams in basketball. The Bucks have the best record in basketball, and they have so many All-NBA performers on both of these squads. It's going to be dynamic to watch.
One of these teams is going to win the championship. And Clippers are peaking, I believe, at the right time. They're finally healthy. And everybody wants to see. This is going to be the championship game when these two face in the conference finals. That's going to be the championship, I'm telling you, because whatever team comes out of the West, I believe, is going to win it all.
So you wish they was reseeding this year?
Yeah. If we went to an open seed and had the Lakers number 2 and Clippers number 3 with Milwaukee, and they're both on opposite sides of the bracket, and they met in the championship.
I agree with Pete. One of these teams winning the championship.
Yeah. There you go. Everybody else get out of the way. Paul Pierce.
Don't be a parade on Figueroa and Olympic.
When they talk, you better be listening. And now you better be checking out. We got some LeBron's best dunks and Giannis Antetokounmpo's best dunks. And we're only doing an hour show. How's that going to happen?
All right, other games were played, by the way. Grizzlies and Mavericks. First matchup between Ja Morant and Luka Doncic. Morant, of course, the favorite to win Rookie of the Year this year, according to Caesars. Doncic was Rookie of the Year last season. Early first quarter, Doncic slipping a behind-the-back pass to Chris Porzingis. And Porzingis does the rest. 26 points, 11 rebounds for the big man. Playing aggressive early. Would that continue? Later in the first quarter, Grizzlies down 3. Morant. He'll finish through the trees. Take another look. Morant 6'3". He goes up against the 7-footer, Willie Cauley-Stein, still able to finish. Morant had 9 points in the first half, but just 11 for the game. Just over 2 minutes later, Doncic to Cauley-Stein. Doncic driving and one. Can he do it all? He's able to finish with 3 defenders around him. Luka goes for 10 points in the first half. You know, really, Doncic and Morant were both finishing through traffic. Second quarter, Mavericks leading by 9. Porzingis, the long 3. It's a 12-point Dallas lead later in the second. Morant. But Porzingis will break up that pass at the rim. What a play. Porzingis doing it all, both ends of the floor. Take a look at these two fans who are impressed with Porzingis' defensive ability. Porzingis has 20 points and 10 boards, by the way, in 5 straight games. Second longest streak in Mavs history behind Nowitzki, who had 8 straight such games. Fourth quarter, Mavs in control, Doncic. He's going to be all smiles after that play. He goes for 21 points and 6 assists. Mavericks defeat the Grizzlies. Memphis had come in with a 3-game winning streak. That is now history. So Luka Doncic and Ja Morant still might be newcomers in the NBA, but they attack the rim like vets. According to Second Spectrum, Luka and Ja rank top 5 in the NBA in both drives and points from drivers per 100 possessions. The difference is how fast they move when driving. Morant overwhelms you with raw physicality. Doncic lulls you to sleep. He's graceful.
5 players on the floor functioning as one single unit. Team. No one more important than the other. If the Pelicans are going to catch fire and catch a And he sure is fun to watch. 387 points are the most through any player's first 16 career games since a guy named Michael Jordan in the 84-85 season. And you see Zion Williamson back out to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball has really worked on his J-man. He can drill it. Williamson, he can fill it. Man. I mean, that is a big man floating through the air right there. Averaging 18 points in the paint, most by a rookie since Blake Griffin averaged 14 and Tim Duncan averaged 13. I mean, look, he got up for that. That was not a good alley, but he went oop regardless. The post up here, averaging 24. Last rookie to be in that territory, David Robinson, way back when. Finished with 17, 7-9 shooting. Ended his streak of 13 straight games with 20 or more points. Okay, this Duncan Robinson is a great story. He went 8 of 14 from 3. The rest of the team went 1 of 19. And the Heat were way down, but Robinson's shooting brought him back. Third player with 8 or more threes in consecutive games this season. Damian Lillard and James Harden, the other. Broke the single-season Miami record for 3 set by Wayne Ellington. And he also broke the record for the most threes by an undrafted player. That was by Damon Jones, who also happened to be the Heat. So Duncan Robinson, but he wasn't enough. Brandon Ingram missed 15 of his first 17 shots, but with 2:50 left, he takes a big one, makes a big one, and then ball to Ingram. I got more where that came from. Pelicans hold off the Heat after getting up big, winning 110-104. Williamson tied his career low with 9 buckets, 9 attempts against the Heat, made 7 of them. That leaves him with the best field goal percentage through 18 games in NBA history among players to average 15 shots per game. Williamson on pace for the most points per game in the paint by any rookie since paint points were first tracked 24 years ago. Our research, it's better than yours.
As the coronavirus spreads and concerns increase, the NBA is among those making contingency plans. The league asked teams in a memo on Friday to start preparing in case games need to be played with only essential staff on hand. That would mean no fans, no media, or other typical attendees. The virus has infected more than 95,000 around the world and killed more than 3,200. Coming up on SportsCenter from Los Angeles, a special look at LeBron and Giannis talking about each other's game and their top plays of the season. I know it's March. That means plenty of upsets and dramatic finishes for teams looking to advance to the big dance. And our experts preview the main events.